buried human corpses are returning to life and feeding on the living.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create this zombie makeup look. If you're interested in how I create this look, then please keep watching. You might have seen my previous video, which was the vampire look. I literally just wiped around all of my eyes just to keep all the eye makeup there. Obviously wiped off all the mouth, and then I've just gone over, tied up the hair, gone over with the Snazaroo white face paint as I did before. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some of this white face paint and I'm going to hide one of my eyebrows. So I've covered over that slightly. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build up on top of that. Now I'm hoping this is going to work because I've never done it before, but I'm basically going to just be using some tissue, which I've just halved the slice of tissue, and I'm going to use nail lash glue. So this is why I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but we'll give it a go. You can only try. So I'm just going to apply some of that directly to the eyebrow. This is going to be fun to get back off again, isn't it? And I'm just going to start building this on top of it. This is a great way to get yourself into a right bloody mess. And I'm also going to do some of this. Should I do it up this side? No, I think this side. And the easiest way is to just apply some of that to the side of the face and just stick. And finally, let's do something up here. Okay, so while all of this is drying, I'm going to get to work on my eyes. I'm going to be using some of these shades here, which are kind of greys. So the first thing I'm doing is going in with quite a dark grey, and I'm just trying to add a little bit of depth to the eye, really make it look like it's really sunken into the head. I'm just going underneath that eyebrow just to really deepen the look. And then I'm blending all of that down towards the cheek. Really smoking out all of those eyes just to make them look like they're really sunken into the head. Next I'm contouring the cheeks. I'm just going in with a slightly lighter shade of grey. And I'm also bringing that down towards the jaw. Really trying to define any creases on the face. And then I'm just going in with some of that grey and taking it around where I have built up using the tissue. And this is just to try and hide the difference between the complexion of the skin and the tissue paper. Really trying to blend those cuts in and make them look like they're a part of the skin as opposed to being completely separate. And I'm just blending some of that grey down the neck as well, and really blending in the contours. Now I'm just adding the cut to my neck, and for this I just used a strip of tissue and I'm just really building that across, and then I'm going to add another strip just underneath, leaving a gap in the middle for where my throat's been slit. And then I'm just going over that with some of the white face paint just to blend it into the skin. And then again, dab in the grey around the outside as I had before. And then I'm just trying to deepen the look around the collarbones, just to make that look like it's really sunken in. Okay, so now that we've got all of the gashes and the makeup kind of done, I'm going to move on to the hair. I just think that it will really pull the look together and we can see where we are from there and if we need to add anything else in. I'm just going to take it all down and I'm just going to literally back comb everything. This is going to be a nightmare to get back out again. My fingers are so sticky as well. I don't know if I told you guys, but I didn't actually use liquid latex to stick on all the tissue. I actually used nail glue. God, that really would be an issue, wouldn't it? I used lash glue, which is probably going to be a nightmare to get out again, but I didn't have any liquid latex and I couldn't get it in time for the video. So you just got to work with what you've got. This is actually a really good lash glue as well, if any of you are looking for one. It's called Lash Fix and it was so cheap on Amazon and it's really, really good. So that's the hair all back combed. Now I think it's time to move on to the cuts. So this one here, like I say, that was just to purely hide the eyebrow. This one here is going to be a gunshot, so I'll go ahead and fill that one in first of all. I'm going to use a cotton bud as I did before. For this one I'm going to want to fill that hole. It was taking a really long time to work the glue in, so I decided to just push a blob into it and then try and leave it to drip down, but that was taking a really long time too, so then I just used the cotton bud to drag this down as though it had dripped down the face. So my camera stopped recording, but basically all I've done was I've just been using the red paint out of this face paint set and just literally dabbing that onto it and then I use my finger and just spread it over a little bit just to make that look like a cut, and I'm going to go in with some black as well. And then the other thing I've done, I don't know if you can see, is I've used some of the red and I've just sort of making my lips look a bit chapped. I think a little bit of fake blood here would go great, so I'm just getting a little bit of that on my finger and just kind of spreading that across here. And then I'm also going to get some of the black from this one here and I'm just kind of dabbing that. And then I'm going to take a little bit more blood and just really deepen that up through the middle there. And finally it's time for the neck, and for this one I'm going to do the same as I did before. I'm going to take some of the black on my finger and just sort of pat that around the outside and blend that in a little bit, make that, this one's got some white on, so I'm just going to sweep that over just to kind of grey that out a little bit so it's not so dark. I'm going to use this cotton bud again and I'm just going to apply some of the blood to there, and I'm going to take this across the middle of that line. And blend that around the outside just a little bit. And then of course, being the kind of dead zombie style look, we just want to do the, what I'm going to do is just do the sort of inside of my mouth, just to kind of make it look as though I've been eating dead bodies. Gross. So here you go guys, here's the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you all in my next one. Thanks for watching guys, bye!